There are many simple things in the world. Shovels. They are all different. Gardening shovel. Unloading shovel. Children's shovel. But there is also a different shovel. We use it when we come to the position. In short time, it helps us dig a trench which saves us from bullets. If a tank will pass over the trench, there is a high probability that it will not cause any harm to the soldier. We dig in the ground, deeper, and then connect the trenches with our friends to the left. In just a few hours, trenches are all connected. When we do not have an axe, we can use a shovel to cut a loaf of bread. A soldier uses a shovel as a paddle, crossing the wide river under enemy fire. If we run out of ammunition, we will use a shovel again. And then we'll move on. And when we get the order to stop, we'll take a shovel again and build around us an impregnable fortress. This fortress is defended by the army of Ukraine, our army.
A lot of people look at us as robots who are just out doing a job, but everything we see and do affects us just like it does everybody else.
A lot of problems with first responders and veterans is that now we're in a battlefield that's very different.
I've lost more friends to suicide than I did in combat, and it really hurts.
When you push the human envelope to those maximum extents, physically, psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually, and then you pull that plug, nothing prepares you for the silence. Nothing prepares you for that void.
You can't come that close to death without it having some effect on you.
I'll never forget my wife telling me, you know, you're not the same Brett that I married.
What War Horses does is it puts you in that environment to, in essence, look in the mirror. But that mirror's that horse. And that horse is going to tell you where you're at.
You got to relax. You got to calm down. You got to slow your mind down and just think about this one thing, controlling that horse.
The first thing we do before we get on a horse, we breathe. Let go of everything. Let go of everything in your head. If I don't let go of everything, I cannot be present with the horse.
It's magic. I just started crying. It was the first time in my life that I literally let everything go.
Compassion, generosity, love, all of these things trickle back into what it is to be a human being.
It's completely changed me.
All the confidence I had lost, it started coming back working with these horses. They've given me my life back.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you ever have one of those moments where you think, how the hell did I get here? Jeez, what happened to me? I was ruling the galaxy, had a cherry new battle station. I mean, this place had an omelet bar, a straight-up omelet bar. And now look, my former intern's tossing me down a bottomless freaking pit. You know, come to think of it, my whole life has been a series of what the moments. That was my out.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, I said, bitch. I'm the man of the house.
You said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Oh, yeah. Break them off some. Broadcasting live from the Functional Veterans Center of Excellence. This is the Monday edition. Myself, also we got Massey in the house. What's up? Yeah.
What's going on?
Broadcasting deep within the basement of the Pentagon. Maybe the basement of the Alamo. Only in the gift shop, because that's the only place that got a basement. Shop. What else? Oh yeah, Area 51. What else? Mountains. Just everywhere. We're all over the place. Man.
Alternate NORAD site.
The alternate NORAD slash missile silos out in the middle of the desert, out in Vegas somewhere. S1 or 51 or whatever. What do they call it? I don't want to get our freaking feeds cut off because we're shit talking the government. Because we're gonna be shit talking the government tonight. Ooh, I mean, not in a bad way, but just. Well, I don't know. Just anyways. Yeah, offshore black site. Exactly that. Off an oil rig somewhere in the Pacific or in the Indian Ocean, the Atlantics or the Pacifics. I don't want to get off the Pacifics of this, anyways. So, Massey, man, how you been, man?
I've been good. I missed you. I missed you so much.
You complete me. Where you been? What happened? Normal life
Fucking
shit?
up is what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing.
I hear you, man. No, I hear you. I know life gets busy and shit. I know some of our team has been going through some stuff, just moving, school stuff. Today's first day of school for a lot of people.
Yeah. My daughter started last week, and my son starts next week. So yeah.
Yep. So I got an 8th grader. So yeah.
And I'm graduating. This is my last week, and I finally have my fucking bachelor's. It's taken me 12 years.
Whoa! Congrats! Yeah, congrats.
12 years, 3 schools, and 4 different major changes.
Oh my god! Holy crap,
I'm
dude!
I'm in it to win it.
You're getting educated.
Yeah, right.
I have credits all over the fucking place that I think if I got them together would be a degree. I think. Yeah. Just because I'll take a class here, do a class there.
Right. Yeah, I was talking to my wife. Was last year, and I was like, you know what? I lack like a year in this. I might as well finish. And so I started up back, and so I'm not going to do anything with it ever. But I have it.
You never know, man. Because sometimes that piece of paper is what's getting the ideological fucking promotions. You know what I mean? So someone says, "You're enjoying me live from Ghana." Well, hey, I appreciate you enjoying us. Al Hassan, thank you for joining. Out in Ghana this time. Last week was Vietnam. You missed it when we had our Vietnam. I did. It's Vietnam fans and Vietnamese people from Vietnam. So, yeah, it was pretty cool. So school starting up. I know I see everybody sharing pictures of the little ones going off first day of school. That's congratulations. I had a bachelor's degree, man. That's pretty cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's good shit. I like shit like that. That's one. Part of my bucket list, I think, was India, Australia, and then some sort of schooling or some sort of hey, I've had this. I'm an adult, because growing up during the 80s and 90s, or actually during the 70s and 80s, I shouldn't say 80s and 90s, is that there was always a pressure on you going to school. Like everyone, even movies, even high school movies or movies that you saw. The coming of age movies are all, well, the reason why she got into it was because her daddy, paid money to go. That's how she got into Harvard or whatever, social bullshit's going on. But it's just one of those things that society likes to play. India, shut up, man. I love to go to India. I have some friends that are from India and they, they're great people. So
it's on the list, being a coastie, didn't get to go, outside of the U.S. all that much. So I've my international travel is lacking, but I definitely have a bucket list of some places I'm going to get Indians on there. And a lot of time in Alaska, all that stuff.
Well, according to Ivan, it belongs to them anyway. So you're sort of kind of going to a foreign country, right? It's I'm sorry, Texas. It's not as big as you think it is. You're not as big as you think you are. Alaska's a little bit bigger than you. They told Texan that. They're like, oh, big in Texas. Yeah, well, you mean they don't make them big like in Alaska? Is that what you're saying? Texans get pretty butthurt when you talk shit like that.
They do. Texans get butthurt pretty easy in general. Just in, from my experience.
Yeah, in general. Woo! Speaking about,
they talk loud and cry even louder, man.
You want to talk about sensitivities? They're bad as fucking politicians, or people who fucking are sycophants for said politicians. Oh man, they're fucking. You say something bad against somebody, and immediately, like if you criticize somebody from government, the first thing that comes out of their mouth is, well, Trump did this and Bush did that, and starts going down the whole line to protect. It's like, dude, we don't. Well, I mean, we don't fucking. Well, I think might as well segue into the topic here. We don't choose king. We don't coronate kings. We don't have coronations. We have no king. Everyone's shipwreck. Hey, shipwreck. I see you fucking hanging out in your leave, fucking around and shit. Yeah, I see people get fucking pissed off, and it's like we don't. There's not a specific. No one is ordained to lead the country. You're supposed to. Everyone's like, oh, democracy.
That depends on who you talk to.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, but the topic is that due to this recent polling, and here's the thing too, fucking pisses me off. Some of the owners of these polls are like subjective anyway. So, it's just like, for instance, it's like Fox is going to be hosting their the GOP primary debate, and they told Trump that they're not going to allow surrogates for the former president to attend the debate in Milwaukee. And so he's not planning on participating, but Trump is going to go on fucking Tucker Carlson to, I guess, shoot the shit with him on Twitter or something like that. And so a lot of politicians are like, well, he's got this lead and he has this. There's no need to debate. The primary's over. No. And the person who said that was Marjorie Taylor Greene. And I'm like, shut up. That's not how it fucking works.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. We don't. There was another politician that was crying about how they should have been elected. It was their turn, and synonymous with a name with like a hurricane that's battering California right now. Hillary Clinton thought that she should have won. That was her presidency. She was a shoo-in, yada yada. Yeah. And then obviously that happened. That didn't happen. And then this president comes in at the fucking late. He comes in late.
Late to the game.
He comes in late to the game after he shitposts on everybody saying that if you don't vote for him, you're not black. Yeah. Then he freaking comes in late. You're like, dude, who are you? Why are you even running? Man, you got the last fucking few minutes. Well, now it's almost like nobody wants to debate anymore. And I'm thinking that's kind of like the cornerstone of said constitutional republic / democracy / we don't have fucking kings and queens. There's no fucking. We're not owning that. We're going to be like the Brits, just to suit specific needs.
Yeah.
I think you should fucking debate.
Yeah.
Debate, because everyone's like, well, that's like their interview of. I'll be honest, he needs to face the citizenry with that shit.
Yeah.
If you're not debating, then why are you debating? Well, yeah. I mean, why are you? I mean, if you're not going to debate, there's no need for you to run. And no one's going to know who you are. And then, you're going to just wait people to show up, and the next thing you know, they're like, oh, well, we know what his policies are. This is his policy. He's a shoo-in. Yeah.
Let's just take, let's just take options away. It's a good idea. Let's just whoever is the most famous of the candidates will just be the winner from now on. That'll be how we
if
do
that's the fucking case, man, why am I not fucking running for office, man? Holy shit. And everyone's just like, everyone is, how do I say this? Everyone's bootlicking about it. They're just like, yeah, MAGAs and liberals are fucking just like, they're not. Yeah. He's not going to have a debate because he's going to lose. And then the next thing you know is like, okay, so why we're not going to have?
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, I'm would be in support. We've talked about this, I think, before, but I would be, in support of changing the debate format and making it, more accessible and also more entertaining, for lack of a better word, rather than the the normal format. But
You're right,
know,
because you're right, because the debates generally those moderator that specifically and their specific bias will only. We've seen it. I don't know. Just seemed like the last few debates have all been like rushed. They're all been like, and then people are just talking over each other. People are interrupting each other. People are only have a few seconds. You're right. I think if we're gonna have a debate, it should be like two or three at a time.
Yeah.
In a podcast form and a long form interview, like Joe Rogan or whoever, and it has to be somebody with a large platform that people would generally listen to or not listen to, because believe it or not, there are some things that I don't agree with Joe Rogan, but his who he has on, if they're talking, I want to hear what they got to fucking say.
Yeah, for sure. And and it also would actually give you the ability, if people are getting or talking over each other, be like, dude, I'm gonna mute your fucking mic until you stop talking and let this guy finish, and then I'll unmute you. But which turn?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because everyone's like walking all over. I mean, that's kind of reason why. I think that's why Trump had the, and I will say this, he had the debate advantage because of his sharp comebacks when somebody would have an insult. Like when he was.
Well, I don't think Trump ever went in. That was one thing about Trump is I don't think he ever went into like. He didn't go with the intent in debating. He went in with the intent of just stomping over everybody else in there. So there wasn't a debate to be had. It was just I'm going to talk and say what I want to say. You guys can just shut up and listen till I'm done.
Yep, exactly. And then literally fucking will shout over them. And because at the time when he was running and the way he was debating, do you see that fucking comment right there from CQ?
Yeah,
from Pop Culture Warrior. There are some sexy bitches right there. Good looking boy. Yes, indeed. I mean, come on, we're from the same gene pool. I mean, come on, we're of course we're gonna be good looking. But the reason why people were kind of like shocked, and what shocked the whole system, was the fact that nobody in politics shit talk like that. Nobody shit posted. You know what I mean? They didn't fucking sit there and you'll be in jail when he said that to fucking Hillary. You would never thought to say anything to a established politician like Hillary Clinton. And then everyone's like, "Is that my son?" We do. I have that. You look familiar. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm gonna go. This show is killing my brain cells. All right, well then go, Branko. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. But going back to what I was saying, nobody expected anybody to say something like what Trump would say to a fucking politician that was established. It was like, people were just clutching pearls and shit. It'd be like. Yeah, it was like knocking the hat off of a pope. You know what I mean? You're like, holy shit! Did he just do what he did? Did he just say he was gonna put her in jail? And she didn't fucking happen. But
yeah.
The debates though, I honestly think him not doing a debate is fucking stupid. I think that Biden not doing a debate would be stupid. Towards the end when they were both going back and forth, and he was freaking because Trump was just rolling over him. I mean, there's some comical moments in fucking debate history with Trump going after Biden on that fucking debate stage. But now, if you're not fucking scared and you have a point, I'm the primary, I'm the leader. That's not how it works. You fucking you debate. You get up there in a fucking debate. You talk. You tell his policies haven't changed. Nah, there's a lot of shit's been happening. I think has changed because he's flim-flamming a little bit sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, plus, we all need our fill of broken promises to fuel us into the next 4 years.
Oh, right, of course, yeah. I mean, those empty promises, we still have waiting for some shit. I mean, currently, Afghanistan withdrawal, great. The shit going on in Hawaii, fucking,
yeah.
But that's Bidenomics. That's, we got people now living paycheck to paycheck. Now they're talking about, Rona's coming back, and Rona-ing might be Rona-ing again.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy when there's a hurricane off the coast of California, there's a tornado, there's earthquakes, there's fucking hurricanes, and the Raiders lose back-to-back preseason games. There's some that's like the wrath of God shit right there, man.
Yeah.
But I just think he should debate. I think he should fucking go up there and fucking talk. I think he should say, to the audience. And the thing is that, dude, there's a bunch of fucking ass licking on both sides that it's like, oh my God, you can't be. There's like AI art. Now look, there's some AI art that I think is cool that compliments somebody. If it's like, for instance, you have at first I thought it was Radar wearing a wig. Wow, dude. You're getting all this shit, bro. Fuck. They might get out of the sports bar. Follow Sports Bar Sunday on WTF Nation Radio for all your sports commentary and your freaking fantasy football. By the way, if you pay attention to the sports bar, they got their fantasy football stuff up with DraftKings and shit. So you might win some prizes and stuff like that. Again, of course, the actual King Smith and the coach are points of contact for that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, before I got fucking distracted. Yeah, the Raiders did move to the desert. No, I just fucking feel like, dude, it's just going up the wrong fucking. Nah, the AI use. There was a picture like these butt licking assholes on both sides are doing fucking AI art. Now look, there's some AI. What?
Fucking, they're glorious.
What?
You said that, it just made me think of, you shared one today, but there's been a whole slew of the Trump in historical times colorized.
Oh my god, dude, yeah.
So
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some that are fucking like funny or something like that, ha ha ha. But if you're using it to like push politics and push, that's where I'm like, dude, don't use it as a campaign ad.
Yeah.
AI to me is helpful on some things. Like there's individuals that I know that have used there for pictures or something like that, and it looks fucking. There's somebody that was on social media and I commented that was a badass picture. And she was like, "Oh yeah, that's AI." I'm like, "That's fucking AI." I thought it was like a glam shot. You know, I thought it looked really good.
Yeah.
You know, but then when you start seeing the fucking, Trump giving a basketball to fucking a young Michael Jordan or holding a golf club to fucking a young Tiger Woods,
yeah,
and it's not fucking real, and it's bad enough that we have gullible idiots on all sides as it is. But you don't even, you imagine some old guy that's a fucking Trump supporter going, "Yeah, boy, did you know that Trump gave a basketball to Michael Jordan? And he inspired him to play basketball." But dude, or the same thing with fucking the guys who do the Dark Brandon AI stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that, oh my it's fucking cringe as fuck, man. It's like, dude, stop.
I use AI art generators the way it was meant to, and that is to create big boobied anime girls with dicks. That's exclusively what I use anime art for.
I'm not fucking judging, bro, but I'm just saying there's a time and place for AI, and using it for political campaign stuff is not it. You know what I mean? We'll talk about later about the big booby anime chicks with dicks. Later, but
We're gonna use AI, dude. That's what it's for.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, dude, it's fucking like, it's frustrating. Don't get me wrong. I totally get now why actors and actresses and writers and stuff like that would have the ass about having that being replaced. I mean, replacing them. I mean, think about it. Like when me and CQ did the AI test, it's fucking scary.
Yeah.
It's fucking scary to know that you could use AI to grab any of our imagery and make us say and do some of the things that you're like, I didn't say that. That's fucking like legit. I'm not even looking at the camera. I'm sitting there like looking down, typing on my phone, and I'm talking, looking at you, like interacting.
Yeah.
You're appropriating my likeness. Ken is not your costume. Don't appropriate my costume.
Yeah. And that's just going to get more and more prevalent, because I mean, it has legitimate uses, but you're going to see that kind of thing, just more and more, especially in this coming elections, any kind of deep fake and AI generated stuff. It's going to be insane. It's getting worse.
It is, especially when it comes to voice and stuff like that, and all that. You can totally. So yeah, again, if it's complimentary to a photo or picture like that, and it's like a touch up, almost like kind of like how an Instagram filter works, but AI does it a lot better than Instagram. AI, Instagram will make you look like freaking. Maybe it looks. Or it looks like you just suck at taking selfies. That's what an Instagram filter looks like.
Yeah.
Especially with the little furry stuff and the little freaking ears or whatever. And then you got your fucking eyeballs or like that, or you got the little soft tone, little like, bitch, that's not how you look like, or even a guy, that's not how you look like. So, but again, I have seen some good AI touch up enhancement on imagery. That's really fucking good. Like I said, I thought was legit a personal fucking like a professional shot. That I'm cool with that because that is you. That's your likeness. That is of you, and taking a picture of yourself and then giving it to AI and the selfie gets enhanced. That's totally different. But if you're just like, hey, I want to see a picture of Trump giving Michael Jordan a basketball, you're like, I mean, Trump wouldn't fucking be visiting the fucking South anyways. When fucking he wouldn't be visiting North Carolina. Was it playing school in North Carolina? I'm not a like a basketball aficionado, but it's just, welcome to the startup to the Matrix, or Skynet, yeah. So it's like,
it's awesome.
So you see individuals saying, "Hey, oh, that's Dark Brandon," and it's fucking Biden with fucking dark eyes or glasses on. Like he's sitting on a fucking throne. I'm like, really, dude? Is that the image? You just sat there and fucking hated the fact that Trump talked shit when during a debate, but now you're using AI Biden to fucking make him look like he's not what you think.
But it's gonna get the point that you're gonna be able to tell, like, without any type of looking, and you'll be able to do full video clips of people saying stuff or giving interviews or statements.
There was somebody who did an AI beer commercial, and it was like a goddamn acid trip. It was like it's like I've been you've been under anesthesia, and you've seen fucking how do I say this? You like, I don't want to say you see shit or you think it's really weird or but you see freaking AI. Matter of fact, let me show you this right here. This is an AI generated beer commercial. Okay. And you want to tell me fucking the heebie-jeebies on this motherfucker? I'm like, dude, what the? Are you fucking for real? Did this fucking scared me? Let me get a window cap in here. Let me get a window cap. So this is an AI beer commercial. This is a beer commercial with AI, and I'm gonna obstruct my camera and Massey's camera so you guys can see this thing. And you're gonna be like, what the fuck was this? What am I looking at? So this entire beer commercial, is done by AI.
Glorious.
So get ready for a fucking individuals that are currently taking any hallucinogenics or prone to epilepsy. Please do not watch this. All right, check it out.
Somebody told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop 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 coming and they don't stop.
What the fuck was that? Hey, what the fuck is this shit right here? Look at this shit.
That's how I drink with my friends.
Is that how you? What kind of? Look at this shit, or this dude right here, or this just. I want to know what kind of keg is that just launches itself, and then everyone's here like, look at their fucking fingers. Look at their. They're dancing in fire. Their fingers are all fucking weird. Look at this guy. He's got 1, 2, 3. How many fingers does he have in his fucking hand? And he's just like somp. Hope we don't get zapped. But listen right here. There's that flame throwing keg again.
Yeah. And the tasteful use of All Star.
Yeah. Look at that. Look. Find you a girl that loves you like she loves this beer can. Look at that. Oh man. What the hell is this? This guy here. Blah, 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 blah. What is going on?
Love it.
It looks like he's got a twin brother and a twin, or she's like he's a triple. Look at the guy back. It looks like a shaved Dan Bilzerian.
Oh, that guy's like 4 watches, 3 watches.
Yeah, like look at this guy. He can slap you across the face with 15 hands.
I like it. I imagine he was popular with the ladies in high school.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. See, this is not bad. This is okay. This does look like a woman just enjoying a beer. This one right here. Okay, her face is getting distorted drinking the beer. This one right here. There's old girl. They say. I mean, look at that. She's got like fitting fucking friggin' figures in there too. Is that her other arm that's up behind her, or is that just like somebody just holding shit up?
Oh, it's so good.
Even the house is on fire. See, look at that. Everyone's just like walking around in the fire right there in the back porch.
Love it.
Yeah, look at that. Look at my fingers. Look at my fingers. Look at this. Look at that. Their eyes aren't even. Where are her fucking pupils, dude?
Yeah, that's great. And so that also looks like there's like 4 baby hands on that bottle too.
Not to mention that. Look at her. She's got reticulated eyelids too. She's got those. They're like the double eyelids. Look at her eyes, just freaking like that. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at my AI shit. Look at that.
Lizard people.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that, dude. If I woke up watching TV like this, I would think something was fucking. I think we were getting invaded.
Yeah. I tried to remember what I had taken.
Exactly.
More.
I think we got zucked. Did we get zucked? Oh, the music was playing. This right here, dude. I want this beer right here. Look at this. I want it. Why not me? Look at that. Your beer is so hot and it flies out into your buddies. You will burn your house down. I wonder what kind of beer would be. This guy right here's got like freaking. This right here, dude. Womp womp womp. This poor guy right here. It's like what image did they use for this poor guy? Everyone's on fire. Look at that. Everybody knows you have a good kegger when everyone's on fire in the fire pit.
100%.
This right here is the I can't get over this right here, dude. Holy shit. Oh man. Everyone's like, wrong VA meds. Exactly. So that's how scary AI is. Is that what you want? You're
I'm voting for that ad for president.
Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. What if we have well,
Max Headroom for president.
Yeah, what if you were to do the debates in AI? Like show what each pump AI into each one and see what would happen. Yeah. I mean, like, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and do the AI debates and see what Trump or Biden would look like.
Yeah, just feed the bio and policy stances.
It just let AI go.
Yeah, that'd be interesting as hell.
Yeah. AI social near we're in time deep 8. Is this Bud Light's new commercial? Move over, Coors Party Ball. This double-ended container is going to make your next event lit. Open the pod bay doors. Exactly. Dude, that's scary, man. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, because now what's going to happen is that now we don't know what is what. Like, so if somebody says something, said paid for by Donald Trump or paid for by Joe Biden, you wouldn't know if it was real. You wouldn't know. I realize that AI has been, no, you're right. It is. There is AI inherent in a lot of things that we've been running a lot that people don't realize. But I wonder if Congress is using AI to write policy. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah.
Is this a real ICE or AI? I don't know. You're just gonna have to tune in. I mean,
yeah.
Because some AI algorithms are pretty instantaneous that if you tell it to do something, that it'll just happen. Y2K didn't happen.
I'm enjoying myself tonight, so I'm pretty sure that means you're probably AI.
What does that mean? Are you saying that I'm an asshole or something like that? Goddamn, dude.
No, never.
But Y2K didn't happen. Is this a real AI? Yeah. So going back to what I was saying, there's other examples that you see of AI, and I'm just like, that beer commercial, it just got me freaking. It just got me fucking like crazy.
Yeah, I think Y2K happened. There was a collision, and there's something else that happened with the Hadron Collider, and there was also the Illuminati. There was stuff in the background, and that's when the Berenstein changed to Berenstein, or the Berenstein changed to whatever. Yeah,
Berenstain.
Yeah, Stain, and then the Monopoly Man lost his monocle. Like all that shit was Y2K.
Yeah,
like it was just all. It was a converging of timelines. That's what happened.
Well, I mean, if you look here, let me show you another window cap here of AI, and you'll see what this AI stuff looks like, and you'll see here's somebody advocate against education and indoctrination. So this is somebody on social media who posted who enhanced her pic with AI. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's like I said, if it's that image, if it's an image of that person and it's complimenting them, it's no different than using special effects or adding CGI to something that's what I mean, because obviously not all the Marvel characters, contrary to popular belief, have the fucking powers that people think they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Except for Namor from Wakanda Forever. Anyways, but yeah, it just so an enhancement to an image that already exists in an image is freaking cool as shit. I mean, I mean it's weird.
Yeah.
Some people mistake it for totally hating AI, but I don't, because
Well, like anything else, it's a phenomenal tool. And like who was that saying there? Jeremy Daniels was saying earlier that that's been running for a long time. It has, but it hasn't taken the leaps into the ability for the common man, as you will, to implement it in especially with media and as it's converging into popular culture now, really. And that's kind of what makes it scary. I mean, it's a great tool, great for use, but when you start letting dumb people use cool stuff, bad things happen.
Well, I mean, Jeremy's desensitization of society is rough. We'll just look at how some of the things that we look in society right now that's desensitized because of I mean, just what we watch. I mean, I could pull up so much freaking AI imagery of people that this is what they look like, or they upload their feeds, and like you said, it's the anime freaking chicks with dicks that fucking you were talking about earlier. That would be like, well, no shit. That people will, like, you just plug it in, you put that in there and say, this is what I want.
Yeah.
Jeremy says this is why we don't have any nice things. It's because of AI. Now, some things, like I said, like when you play video games, or some artificial intelligence is used in some, even when you fly or something like that. The aircraft in its mind, one of some of its landing systems, it uses some sort of computated imagery to an artificial image of where you're landing. I mean, like it's hard without getting into the mechanics of it, but Kaz will tell you about that. But there's AI use that we don't even realize that we are using AI for. I mean, that's AI. As a matter of fact, some of the stuff that we were using for this tech here to broadcast, not our imagery, but has a little bit of AI to it as well. Some of the special effects and some of the streaming, I should say.
Yep. Well, it's been in as far as on the media side, in audio production for years with auto tune and things like that. They use algorithms to do whatever, but it's getting, I guess the like all technology, the exponential rate at which it is improving over the last few years is it's insane. I mean, like I said, even on the music production side of things now, there's equalizers and compressors and things that automatically sense the things that needs to be done and takes it out and as a mixer, as an engineer, it makes life stupid easy for certain things as opposed to actually having to know what you're doing. So it's a great tool that saves time, but it's also a scary thing that makes things that, and again, maybe I don't know, you could argue it either way, but some things I feel like should not be accessible unless you have a certain qualification level to be able to implement it in a healthy or a helpful way, if that makes sense.
So AI in politics is something that stupid people just can't,
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's Jeremy Ness said Pro Tools like that. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, again, I could see its use. I could see its thinking ahead of you. Like, for instance, if it can enhance your ability for doctors, anything Adobe, exactly that runs serious freaking AI involved with their algorithm. People deny it, but it's like it's all written. There's another one. Here's.
I've recently started using like Chat GPT for work things to automate. Like, I've got to send out an email blast, so I can just feed the prompt what I want. It writes this immaculate email that I just kind of proofread and it's tweak a little bit, and it's great.
There was an old transcription program called Dragon
Naturally Speaking.
Yeah. And you just talk, and you just, like, in general conversation, and it'll enhance your speech, with more $25 words of more things to sound more articulate. Even though it's your speech, it's like enhancing it or red painting it, I guess you would say. Cost is 21 and above and up for boating, firearms, cigarettes, AI. You damn right. Agree. Exactly that. No, I'm with you, man. No, because I think what it is that we're using our youth for things that they're not fucking understanding yet. That they're not. Here's another imagery of AI. Somebody using a GPT-4 code interpreter, and what they did was they used a video with Midjourney and used some Stable Diffusion. Let me show you this right here. And this is just a couple of clips, and it used AI to age somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, wow. Let me show this picture right here. Let me pull it up here right quick. Pew. There we go. So you're going to see this. This is a real person.
Yeah.
It took 3 images. It took 3 images generated with AI and then used code to morph so we could see what the aging process of this 3 generated images. I apologize. I was reading through the instructions.
Nice.
So, I mean, it's I don't know. Do you want to see what you look like when you're old? No. I do. Do you? I mean, cause what was the other word? What's the other word for thesaurus? Yeah, AI. I thought thesaurus went extinct with the dinosaurs.
Right.
Dad joke. Sorry. Let's see. Let me look at another AI image. I had another one that I was going to talk about too.
Okay.
AI is for everybody. I like how everybody's AI in themselves as Barbie. Get over your fucking self. Or Ken. There's only one Ken, and he's talking on the mic right now. Hang on. Where's another one?
I'm going to AI myself to find out what I'd look like as a female, a hot female. Just saying.
AI gives commercial superpowers to computers. Yeah. AI. What was that? I saw a movie trailer too, AI movie trailer, and I thought it was pretty cool. Hang on.
Yeah.
I know this is like a freaking fuck off Monday, anyways, So this is an AI movie trailer. It's like a couple minutes. It's almost it's a minute and 30 seconds long. So we can kind of talk about this and throw our commentary.
Yeah.
And this is posted by Weird World Media. It means a world to me. So let me show you this movie trailer.
Super excited.
And this is all AI. This is not these are not freaking.
Nobody took time to render this.
Nobody took time. Yeah, nobody took time to render this, or did they work the work of doing this at all? So, put that right there and hit play.
In a world of glamour and intrigue where nothing is quite as it seems, one chance encounter leads to a night of unforgettable adventure and romance.
Very moody, very noir.
Yeah, very noir. I kind of like that postmodern stuff.
The music, the atmosphere. It's like stepping into a whimsical dream.
Care to dance and make this dream even more enchanting, madame?
Definitely still does some weird
Featuring
shit
stunning
with
dance
bodies.
performances,
Yeah, it does.
unexpected twists,
And cats.
and a touch of feline elegance. This whimsical and captivating romantic comedy set in the glamorous 1930s era is sure to sweep you off your feet.
This night just keeps getting more and more peculiar.
Well, they do say that curiosity killed the cat. But in this
What the
case,
fuck?
it seems to have given it a double
That was
bite.
a leg.
That was
a leg and a half.
Like
From
a
the
leg or
visionary
something.
creator of
That was like a
Taste
Ren
of
Fair leg.
Duality comes a movie that will leave you spellbound.
Oh, there's a
and
fire.
craving more.
It can't control fire.
Get ready
Enhance.
to experience the magic of The Great Cat Spy.
Oh, yoink.
A celebration of passion, humor, and the pursuit of the perfect romance. Coming soon to a screen near you.
The Great Gatsby. Okay, so let's go back. Let's look back at this freaking imagery now.
There was some great.
There was some interesting imagery. We're gonna go the imagery in reverse, dissecting AI video. So here's the cat just walking along. Okay, AI not knowing how to render a cat not knowing how to render humans, but I think it does a pretty good job with cats.
Good job with the cat men.
Yeah, the cat thing, whatever. And then there's the there we go. More cat things, people.
Yeah.
The Great Gatsby. Even a little joke there to Leonardo DiCaprio. There's the fucking hands. See, I told you they can't do the hands.
It does some weird things with the hands, and some of the arms are all disproportionate. when it
Yeah.
goes through.
I want to know what they're drinking. What's the drink? See, she's got a smashed baby hands.
Yeah.
Freaking whatever. And you can see AI is really trying to work the emotion of the faces.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her with her eye. She's all like freaking one eye looking one way.
Look at the girl behind her in the red.
Oh yeah, exactly. She looks
Good stuff right there.
Looks like her face, like she's just smelt a fart. Oh, what gross.
Yeah.
See, there's a guy right here. Yeah. Look at the hands again.
Yeah.
Once again with the hands, the fire. They fire out of nowhere. It's like, where did somebody say put fire in AI? I wonder. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
There's
the arms.
The
That's so
arms.
good.
It's just a V. It's just two forearms in a form of a V with hands on top of it. That's it. They're not even connected to any of them.
It's fantastic.
Okay, I can see that. That looks sort of real. Oh, that fingers. Never mind. Disregard. Okay, without looking at the hands. Oh, I don't know what that girl, the tall one right there on the left, is doing. Like you said, that imagery of noir. Oh, there's a cat. There's a leg.
Ah, that's a great leg.
Look at that chunk right there. Who does that belong to?
See, that's the type of thing I use AI to render.
Thick women's? Is that what you're
with a Z? I spell it with a Z.
No long backs. Anyways, don't be looking friggin'. Let's see. That looks normal. Hands look a little off. Hands definitely look off here. I don't even know what her story is. They're here. They're all laughing at their interconnected hands. Look at that.
Yeah.
Can we say Siamese twins? Is it PC to say Siamese twins anymore, or whatever, or conjoined? Is that what they're called?
Conjoined.
Yeah,
like that.
Okay, that's kind of that's normal. That looks pretty cool. I like the headdresses. I like the hats. You got one right there far left with some butt action.
Yeah,
she's trying to take a piece out of something. Look at that pinch.
Yeah,
so
feeling it up in binary.
See, AI's got some of the internal misogyny there, and some of their women renders there. Can we say that? Look at that's okay. No, their arms are good. She's like this one right here. She's doing what most women wish they could do with their lips with the Botox fill. She's just inflating it herself. Look at that. We got this dude right here. He's just floating. He's got nothing. He's just floating. And she's okay, that looks pretty cool. That looks artsy. Hands. Look at them hands right there.
Oh, it's so good.
The CI is incredible. I like these. This is some cool pics. Almost looks like what's that movie? Hunger Games.
Oh yeah.
She's about maybe the odds be forever in your favor. That's pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. There's a cat just chilling. Again, cats seem to have no issues. Animals seem to have no, except for the one in the back just growing another leg out of its gut. They all seem to be freaking.
It's not a leg.
It's not. Exactly. Someone's like, that's not a leg. And here, there's some good pics right here. I like this right here.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You got the guy in the horns. I don't even know what instrument that is. He's playing in the back of the upper right corner.
Yeah.
What is that? More bad fingers. Oh, bad. What fingers? Her hands remind me of Benny from a guy from Total Recall.
Oh yeah.
When he takes the glove off and he goes, look, man, I'm just like you guys. Hey man, I got 5 kids of feet.
I feel like the AI mostly struggles with contact, like when a hand is grabbing or holding something, or people are touching, that type of deal.
I like that. That's a good image. You can't really tell. It looks like it's part of the. You got like a bad version of Joaquin Phoenix sitting down there with a big freaking nose. Look at that. I'm never going to say my nose is big again. There's the fire again. Everything's on fire. I think there's like some demonic fucking demon fucking. I want to see flames.
Yep.
This is pretty cool. He's checking her. He looks like he's just checking her butt out. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, your butt's not AI. There's not another hand sticking out of it. Anyway, her fingers are fucked up.
Not another hand sticking out of it yet.
Yeah. There's like This dude's hands. This is like a clump of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not bad. They kind of got the fingers right on this one right here. If you know anybody who
3 of them anyway.
Yeah, 3 of them. The dude in the back, I don't know. He's like part of the equipment that he's part of. Let me see. Yeah, on the cars. I like the cars. Some of the AI cars that I've seen look pretty good. Yeah. Yep. So
nice.
there's your AI.
It's beautiful.
cleavage is all weird. Exactly.
It is impressive though. I mean, I will give it that for what it's coming to be able to throw in a prompt in software and generate something like that. It's crazy.
Is that a Wish version.com of James Earl Jones? Dr. Ranger Will Robinson. Everyone's freaking out we're going down the AI rabbit hole. And here is another one that's with a kid in it.
Ooh.
And horses, and it's really freaking like some sort of fantasy kid story stuff.
Okay.
And
I could see it. It's got to be like I saw one the other day too. It seems like the AI does a lot better job if it's doing an animated prompt than trying to do a realistic prompt as far as making shit look really weird.
Yes, this looks like it's a freaking AI German version or something like that. Once you see the screen cap, then you know, holy shit, get ready for this nightmare. Again, I advise individuals that are taking hallucinogenics or or epileptic or susceptible to epileptic seizures to not watch this stuff, because some of the lines can be brilliant. So look at this one right here. Look at the. You can already tell this is going to be a fucking nightmare.
Yes.
So all right, so obviously they're having some issues. AI is really having issues with kid.
Yeah.
She's floating. I think these are supposed to be horses. The cow with a cloud on the back, and then this right here, floating cow right here.
Yeah.
Actually looks more like a real cow.
Yeah.
I don't know if those ears are the horns, ear horns coming out of the ears. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this dude right here morphing into whatever he's kissing.
That's so
That's
good.
Fucking look at this shit. I like your nostrils. Und ja, give me einen Kuss. Yeah. I was supposed to be saying Heidi, I guess.
Yeah.
Who's now all of a sudden in a chair.
Right.
And then she's gonna transform. Look, bro, this right here, I would fucking. Dude, if one of your kids did this to you, I'd freak the fuck out, dude. I'd be like sitting there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God.
It's like, yep, time to go get milk.
it's time to go. Time to go get a pack of smokes. I'm out of here. What the fuck is wrong with you mutant little kids? Look at that. This dude right here. And then that, I guess, I don't even know what animal. That's hilarious. I think it's her trying to.
Yeah.
This right here just takes the cake. This has got to be the biggest acid trip cow I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Here's another one. I think that's supposed to be a dog /
fashion dog.
Horse, dog, yeah, elk. That looks like that could be a fairy tale animal right there.
Yeah. And then it just takes a turn.
And then it just takes a turn. Holy shit! Now they're like, what are we burning here? We're going after Krampus, or we fucking what's going on here?
I feel like there's books in there somewhere. There's a pile of books.
That's like exactly. Oh my god! Yeah. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look how the torch right there, parallel to the guy's face, as it moves across, it's changing his face.
Yeah.
There's a little scream. Oh, dude, man. I don't even know what's up with this theater. It's like a rave or something like that. They all like look normal, like a movie.
They're watching propaganda.
Yeah. Yeah. Und watch this Heidi Propaganda. And then this right. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at see that right there. The end, the thud, the thud, the elude. I don't know what the hell that is, dude. And then the only normal thing is this freaking skyline here, mountain range with clouds. That's the only.
It's art is what it is.
That right there is art. That looks like it's legit. But this whatever the hell this freaking is, dude, that's fucking scary, man. That is fucking scary. We're gonna take a break right quick. And then we'll get back. What chapter Lord of the Rings? Someone's like, I need an adult. Patrick, I need an adult. Everyone's got growth hormones. What is this Oompa Oompa acid fucking trip is for the sports bar? Bestiality must be common in Europe. Kick it down the mountain. Decow says, Shazoo. This is a German MAGA rally. Und ja, welcome MAGA. All right. Speaking of, we're gonna go ahead and take a break right quick. We'll be right back. We'll be doing some more AI fun. Myself and Massey. This is not a chapter of Lord of the Rings. This is WTF Nation Radio's Monday edition. So we'll be right back. Everyone, refill your glasses and showers.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
If that's really a thing, and I get authorized to do it once, it's pretty much gonna be me sitting there talking shit, like, constantly.
Is this where you draw the line? 'Cause it's so sad. Tell me where you lost your faith. Is it so bad? Couldn't see it in your face. And it's so sad. I'll wait until you come back. Come back down to me. I'll wait I'll wait until you come back. Come back down to me. I'll wait until you come down. Come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back. Come back down to me. I'll wait until you come down. Come back down. Hello, hello, you. Will you come back down to me? Hello, hello, you. Will you come back down? Hello, hello, you. Won't you come back down to me? Hello, hello, you.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
What is this Facebook Live? I've never heard of this shit.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
Right. Moving into the center stage is Cinnamon, hailing from Raleigh, North Carolina. Hey, welcome to the Monday edition's Gentleman Club here. I'm just kidding. We can't really freaking. Can we talk about being in a gentleman's club here, or is that not? Are all those clubs inclusive now?
Nowadays, anyone can be a gentleman. So it's a club for all.
Fucking. You're on a savage take today.
That's the most inclusive. That's the most inclusive kind of club you can have.
Supposedly. So real quick, just want to go over some other news. That's just like legit breaking within the last 30 to 45 minutes. It apparently is that D. Treasy. We were just talking about Trump. Now he's going to be surrendering on Thursday on Georgia charges tied to efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Oh yeah. So he says he will be surrendering to authorities in Georgia on Thursday to face charges in case of accusing him of illegally scheming to overturn his 2020 election loss. Quote, "Can you believe it? I'll be going to," I don't know why I changed my voice when I imitate him. So can you believe it? I'm going to be going to Atlanta, Georgia on Thursday to be arrested, unquote. He wrote on his social media thing. After the court papers said his bond will be set at $200,000.
Yeah.
Which is like, isn't that like freaking, isn't that like, isn't that like 200,000 like for him, like nothing? I mean,
in theory, he gets nothing. Yeah.
I mean, for me, 200,000 is a lot, but for him, I think he would be able to.
Yeah.
Is like whatever. Fulton County Sheriff said the news that after Trump surrenders, there will be a hard lockdown of the area surrounding the Maine County Jail.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Do you honestly think he's going to be like, if he gets, because every time someone posts AI generated imagery of him in an orange jumpsuit,
mm-hmm.
he's not in jail. He's not in jail. There's no like, it's like, don't fucking get your hopes up. Until you can make memes after it fucking really happens. Not
for sure.
Not speculative stuff. According to the papers, is barred from intimidating co-defendants, witnesses, or victims in the case to include social media, according to the bond agreement signed by Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis.
Interesting.
Yeah, Trump's defense attorneys and the judge explicitly. It specifically says it includes posts on social media and reposts of posts made by others. Now, he can't keep his fucking mouth shut.
No.
He's repeatedly used social media to attack people involving the criminal cases against him as he campaigns. He's not campaigning if he's not going to debate. That's another comment there. He's been railing against Willis since before he was indicted, and singled out Governor Brian Kemp, a Republican who rebuffed his efforts to overturn the election by name.
Yeah,
in a social media post. The agreement prohibits the former president from making any direct or indirect threat in nature, which fucking dude, he shit posts all the time.
Yeah. It'll be. I'm interested to see where this leads. Like what's the end of the rabbit hole.
Right. Oh, me being a connoisseur of watching dumpster fires, cleavage, the sun, train wrecks, things you're not supposed to look at.
100%.
Obviously look at. I'm looking forward to see what happened next.
Yeah.
Agreement prohibits him from saying anything else on social media, from communicating in any way the facts with them except through attorneys. The order sets a bond, Trump's bond for racketeering, influence, and corrupt organization. So they're using a RICO charge.
Yeah. That's interesting. And the funny thing is, he's got a loophole right there. He can just have his lawyer tweet shit for him all the time.
Right. Yeah. I mean, but then again, knowing him, he's going to want to tweet it. He's going to want to.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Use. And you know what? He blocked me one time because I was talking some shit. He said something and I fucking said something back to him, and he blocked me. And then when his shit got reactivated, I guess a bunch of people who weren't blocked now were unblocked. So I'm now unblocked. And so I'm not saying I'm shit posting him on purpose. That way he can lash out. So that way he can come after little old me. But I'm not saying that it's.
That's amazing.
You're
not baiting anything.
Come on, man. It's just dying. I'm harmless. There's no way I use my psychological weapons for bad. But he said what was it, District Attorney Willis set a deadline for Friday for Trump and 18 co-defendants, 18 of them, to turn themselves in. I was wondering why I was seeing a bunch of GOP people fucking asking for help. Please donate to the cause. Please donate.
Yeah.
Prosecutors propose arraignments for the defendants following the week of December 5th. She says she wants to try the defendants collectively and bring the case in March, which will put the heat on the presidential nominating season. In Fulton County, when defendants are not in custody, their lawyers and district attorney office will often work out a bond amount before arraignment, and the judge will sign off on it. The defendants will generally be booked Fulton County Jail. During the booking, they're typically photographed. And see that right there, that's going to be the
mugshot. It'll be the meme of the century.
Memes forever. There's going to be some serious memery. Memeage is going to happen. There will be somebody who hates Trump enough to leak his fucking photo out, or those wanting to score political points, I think, will do that too.
Yeah. Like I said, it's more train wreck to come.
Yeah. Of course, Trump has denied everything, characterizes the case as he's facing his efforts to hurt his 2024 presidential campaign. He really used the Truth platform to single out prosecutors and others involved in the cases and continue to spread falsehoods, quote unquote. I don't want to say, quote, falsehoods, because there's some things that D. Treasy has been saying that I'm not saying that they've come out to be true, but I mean, almost like Alex Jones, he'll say it said something back in the day, and all of a sudden there'll be some politician to regret what happened. So there's already individuals that are calling for him to be removed from the ballot in some states. I know Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, is saying that he needs to be removed without a process in place, of course.
Yeah.
These are all arraignments, which it just seems like when it comes to specific parties, if you're arraigned, you're automatically guilty. But if not, it's just love for your son. So
see, I personally think that the fires in Maui and the hurricanes in California and the earthquakes are just God showing his displeasure with the Trump indictments is really what it is.
You just really fucking say that. I was talking to the Lord today, and he said all these hurricanes and fires and shit. You see somebody down you see somebody down in like some Baptist church somewhere in fucking
God's not
South
mad
Carolina,
because of all the priests and pastors diddling kids. He's pissed about the Trump indictment.
Exactly. Oh hell no! He ain't mad about them Catholic priests that are doing Catholic priest things. He's MAGA. He's MAGA. God wants to spite California. I don't want to say I got yelled at by somebody on the phone today about talking shit like that. They got, some friends and family sometimes just really get hooked onto their specific, like, how could you say that about Trump? Oh, fucking easy. I just said it. I mean, I get voting for somebody, but when you start like trying to worship the MAGA they walk on, then it's like, holy crap, guys, get over it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, the Democratic People's Republic of California. Yeah, exactly. Musa. Now, I'm not saying, of course, if you're a fan of you, or if you're agreeing with, man, I don't know. He should debate. That's why I keep saying he should go up and debate. If anything else, he should be talking about and putting people on blast who he has had beef with that, and this is on the debate stage, that have supported him. And I was just like, dude, you're not fucking doing it, man. You're just like, I don't know. It's just really freaking, I just don't get stuck on, don't be a sycophant. Don't, because I say something about Biden and everybody immediately says, well, you're MAGA. You're MAGA. No, I shit post on MAGA too. I shit post on Trump too. So it's like those that get really, really buttered. Like you were saying about sensitivities, man, there's individuals that are more, it's those two. It's just two liberal / MAGAs. Yeah. There was even somebody that fucking a guy who said he went to a mosque for Friday prayer, and he was talking about how MAGAs or the LGBT community is being marginalized by Islam or Muslim community. I'm like, are you fucking for real? I thought Islam condemns that shit already, so I don't know what Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, go for it.
No, I was just saying, it's just the general sensitivity, like with everything. It's amazing to me. I made me think of, you were saying, I saw a post the other day, and some dude, it was like a Twitter thing, and he was like, I've had this friend that I've had for a long time. He's always been a good friend. We've never discussed politics, and I just found out he's a Trump supporter. And I had to tell him we couldn't be friends anymore. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he was upset and asking for advice on how to deal with this tumultuous relationship that he has. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, you can't be friends with somebody with an opposing play. You guys have been friends for years, and he's been a good friend, and you just happen to be talking about politics for a change. It's like, that's insanity to me.
Yeah, well, I mean, people are now saying that that's like a dating requirement now.
Yeah,
out there in the market, and you're like, oh, are you? Who'd you vote for? What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Yeah,
if you're already granting that voting. Well, I think he's MAGA. I'm not gonna,
Yeah.
Really, dude? Or girl or chick? So
I just answer Kanye. It's been always been. Who'd you vote for, Kanye?
Would you? You know what? I was about to say, after seeing how this administration runs shit, I think Kanye would be fucking good too. We just need that. We just need that balance, or off balance, I guess you'd say. It was Wahat. It was Wajahat Ali who, and I'm pronounce my forgive my pronunciation, said that he finished his Friday prayer at the local mosque, and Imam said that we'd be saved from the LGBT in our homes, and quote unquote Democrats are underestimating how pervasive the GOP, CRT, and trans fear messaging propaganda has taken hold in communities and suburbs. According to Islam, homosexuality has been always condemned.
Right.
I don't know where this new. Hey, look, if you're going to use religion as a conviction for an example, you better know your shit. You better know. This guy went on a tweet saying that saying that we're now that the CRT and the GOP stuff is now infiltrating religious communities, when religious communities have always said that it's not that they don't support it; it's condemned.
See, I try to teach my kids to hate everyone the same. Like if they're assholes, don't they're bad people. Just that's what it comes down to. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say anyone but Trump, but I don't want Jeb Bush to hear it. Exactly. Christina Wong from Breitbart posted, "Muslims are MAGA." Exactly that. I even got Musa, my Muslim friend, brother, salam alaikum, in the chat laughing at this too, going, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He didn't say what the fuck, but I know how he thinks. And so I know Musa for a while, and I know straight up that he'd be like, you start talking to him about the LGBT environment in a mosque, he'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" You it's like going into the church, man. It's like, again, you're not going to push an agenda on specific religious groups and then think you're not going to have anybody come back with a comment saying that. You shouldn't be saying that shit. Yeah. When you get, I guess on Twitter, or I'm sorry, X, formerly known as Twitter.
X gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you. Yeah. There's this thing called community notes when somebody has a tweet, and someone
I've seen that.
Someone tweets utter bullshit or something like that, or tweets something that's not a par.
Mm-hmm.
Then the community notes immediately latches on to your tweet. Yours truly. I've never had a community note of my tweet. Yeah. Any of my zeets, tweets, skeets, whatever you want to call them. Never had any, which, I mean, I don't really shit post that much anyways.
No.
So, but the dude got a freaking, matter of fact, let me window cap this because this is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, let's see it.
Because, Muslims are the new MAGA. That's so fucking crazy, man. I can't believe I'm having to say that. I can't believe that we have to say that it's not. Does that make sense? It's like,
yeah, it's just new. It's new levels of crazy, man.
Yeah,
everything.
You can't say crazy though, because then people get mad if they don't take their meds or really in front of my mood enhancing drugs. Anyways, so again, this is not really specific to the comment. I'm just talking about more how X uses, formerly known as Twitter, how they use community notes. And when you see community notes, then you're like, okay. Let's look at the community notes. So there you go. There's a community note that says readers added context they thought people might want to know. Right there. In Islam, homosexuality is condemned. That's it. And if you read that right there, I think it's pretty stringent on how the Muslim community looks at it. I am not Muslim. Believe it or not, I almost became I almost studied. I did study some Islam, and I did, I'm not saying that I wanted to, be in the religion. I just said, to me, I just found it. I'm fascinated by different types of religion anyways, Buddhist and Islam and stuff like, so it fascinates me. So some of the things that you see that I'm just like, I'm not Muslim to interject or something like that, but on the X app, they don't give a shit. They'll fucking straight post a community note saying that in Islam, it's homosexuality is condemned.
From wikiislam.net.
Exactly. Exactly. Wikiislam.net, wiki Quran, Al-Quran. So yeah, it's you. if you have a leading Muslim site, wiki site telling you that you're wrong, that's
probably probably mistaken somewhere.
You're probably mistaken somewhere. I want to say you're stolen valor when it comes to that, but some religious individuals would disagree with that. And as a matter of fact, there were some spats going back and forth between this individual and another Muslim reporter. Hang on, where's it at? And everybody was just like, even Muslim Matters even jumped on this.
Wow. So I feel like I'm really falling behind. I really need to get better with virtue signaling on social media. I don't do a good job.
That's the new hotness, man.
Getting offended on behalf of other people.
Yeah. That's the most dangerous thing in the world is white women with an internet connection, because they'll tell you how to be Latino. They'll tell you how to be a dude. They'll tell you how to be fucking black. They'll tell you how to be Muslim.
Yeah, so say for all persons of color and women and any marginalized group watching the podcast, I'm sorry that I don't get offended on your behalf and post things telling you, telling other people how you feel about things. I'll do a better job going forward.
Muslim Matters, we just say an advocacy group. Yeah, exactly that. Musa, aka Karens. MuslimMatters.org is an online nonprofit organization magazine that covers faith, spirituality, society, culture, life dedicated to the voice of Muslims. And here's what they said. They've added a little bit more spice to the note there by saying homosexuality has been haram in Islam since before you existed, before Republicans existed, before even America existed. Basically, since forever. That's pretty. I'm just gonna say that's a pretty good explanation there. Let's scroll down. Those Republicans. There we go. Here's another one. Chadwick Moore says that he posted a graphic where homosexuality has been punishable by death.
Yep. You can see all the orange MAGA states.
All the all these MAGA. Make Allah great again. Right, Musa? Salam alaikum. It was haram before all Islam existed. That's right, man. That's right. I'm just going through. There we go. Here's another meme here. Bin Laden and Zawahiri contemplating how many genders there were before they were radicalized by Mobs for Liberty. Fucking love it.
Wow.
Ooh, this might get us. I can't scroll up because X has a little bit more. X has a little bit more. Their safety, but the picture is an image of guys getting hung for being hanged in Iran for being homosexual. Trying to find another one. There's another one here of an image of a Muslim being thrown off at top of a building from ISIS for being homosexual. Yeah, all these images here. If you go on X, you'll see it. Here's another Muslim one. His comment here with from Ahmed Al-Asilakin. You're such a dumb fuck if you think the GOP have anything to do with how anti-LGBTQ Islam is. Damn.
And X is brutal. People, they just go for it.
Yeah, man. People, some of the stuff, I love it. I mean, I even had fuckers coming at me on X.
Yeah.
And I sound like, thank God that Twitter's in its own bubble. Because if I was a bitch and wanted to sue people for what they said about me, I'd be a quadrillionaire. I'd be a quintillionaire. I'd be more of a million on air on something.
Yeah.
There's individuals here that are straight. Bear in mind, Musa says, and this is Musa Al-Azwani in the chat says that bear in mind that there's no punishment for it in the book. But if I was a litigious bitch like everybody else on social media, like if someone says something on social media, they were really cool. They were really cool to shitpost on somebody. But then if you say something back, they'll say, I'll sue you. Or they'll say, I'm going to take you to court and all that. And I'll figure, hey, look, if you're shitposting on any social media platform and somebody comes back at you or claps back at you, don't get mad. You're just getting a taste of your own fucking medicine. But I would never, I don't feel like I would ever, I don't know, if like, I don't know, somebody swatted my house over some bullshit, then I'd get pissed off and maybe file, there might be some lawsuit there. Or if I was working and someone tried to call my work and said, I didn't like the way he tweeted, and then try to get me fired from work, trying to take food off my table, then I would see a little bit, But when it comes to, but other than that, if someone says, Massey and Ice are shit talkers and blah, 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 and I saw them fucking doing this shit, dude, I don't care. But when I say something back, or when I've seen people say something back, I've seen them get fucking slapped with a fucking lawsuit for clapping back.
Yeah.
Like a bitch. So some of my opponents that like sparring back and forth with me online, I tip my hat for them not being bitches and wanting. I'm serious, because it's like you want to cry about fucking the First Amendment, and then somebody claps back at you saying the same bullshit you're fucking saying, and then you want to sue them. You're a fucking bitch about it. You're like I said. I mean, it's not like I'm a beer maker, a brewery or something like that decided to tank my product over for bad fucking marketing. But I'm not going to get mad if I mean, come on, look, I mean, you see my timeline on fucking social media. How many fucking How many people have fucking shit posted on me?
It's the modern day equivalent of, somebody taking a swing, and then when you pop them back, they go and, try to have you arrested for assault.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Or you post facts on somebody after they've been lying about you, but you don't see me fucking, I'm going to file a lawsuit.
Yeah.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not a bitch about shit when I come. Again, if you harm my family, taking my livelihood, taking food off the table from me, or you're fucking swatting me, because that's another thing that'll get, I will get fucking, I will straight find somebody if they swatted me for some shit. That's an ass whooping. That's me going to you saying, hey, I can't say what we're doing, but we're gonna fucking go hurt people.
Yeah.
And then you say, well, whose car are we taking? Do you see the movie The Town when Ben Affleck said that to Jeremy Renner? That's the way it is. Like, don't be a bitch. If you're gonna shit post online, don't be a bitch and sue somebody when they shit post back. I mean, maybe there's some sort of honor amongst shit posters. You know what I mean? I don't know what to call it, but if you're gonna be a fucking bitch about shit, then I don't like the way he said it. He said, yeah, I was doing this, and he said I was doing that, and I'm gonna report his account for being. Bleh.
You're such a cyber bully.
Hey, I'm just a simple man making my way through the universe, bro. That's all I'm doing. You see my posts. I don't really go after anybody, I think. What was it Christopher Walken said in The King of New York? I've never killed anybody who didn't deserve it. I mean, like, I never shit post on anybody who didn't deserve it.
Right.
If someone's gonna shit post on me, I'm shit post on me, then shit post on. Shit post back.
There you go.
Don't be a bitch. That should be a bumper sticker. Don't be a bitch and sue somebody if you fucking getting clapped back. And it's hard to say that the reciprocal. You said something. All right, fuck off. Oh no, I'm gonna cry to fucking a social media platform and try to get you deplatformed because you said fuck you back.
Yeah. And it's I also you also get the people airing out their laundry too. If they have a personal problem with somebody, I'm gonna take this onto social media, but that's okay. But then they come back and then it's a big deal. It's stupid.
Oh my God, yeah. Social media will depend. See, I always have. There's things that have. Well, it's a perfect example. There's things that have doors for a reason, like places of worship or bedrooms. You don't fucking kings don't kiss and tell. I don't talk about exploits, or I don't talk about bad decisions. I don't talk about that to me. I kind of keep that kind of close. Maybe there's some personal, some friends that might know who I've dated, married, whoever.
I got you. Yeah.
And so you kind of open up a little bit about that. You don't get, it's hard for me to like openly say, well, you know what? I was with somebody and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, God damn, dude.
Yeah.
My kids see my fucking shit,
Yeah.
They don't need to see that, some of this stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to sue you.
I won't talk shit about my ex to my, like, I'll talk, I'll wait till my kids are grown and then I'll start talking shit about my ex-wife. But until then,
always keep screenshots. Always keep the screenshots and recordings, emails, and all. Well, that's the thing too. Is that as they grow, hopefully the relationship that you had with your ex grows, being an ex. Does that make sense? Or co-parenting or whatever. I always like to say that most the mothers of my offspring. I say mothers of my offspring. I like to think that we all get along okay. Okay. Not obviously. They're obviously the reason why we got divorced was the reason why we got divorced, but
right, exactly.
I'm not going to sit there and go, "Hey, Princess Eyes, guess what?" Or "Hey, Baby Eyes, guess what happened?" Or to my oldest, "Hey, guess what?" Blah 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 blah. I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna indulge in that stuff because it's the past. It's like trying to indulge in your childhood.
Yeah. No, I've gotten to the point. My kids are my son's getting old enough now that I occasionally can throw in "I banged your mom" joke, and he hates that, and I love it so much. But that's where it goes.
Dad jokes are fun, but between boys, it's okay. You can't be saying that shit to your daughters, or like you get. I don't know. Just maybe it's that respect thing. But what are you doing tonight? I'm gonna go home and blah blah blah. Whatever to your mom, Dad. You guys aren't even married anymore. You know what? But okay, I don't want any of my formers to listen in and think that's not how we do that shit. Fuck off. I don't want. I just purely hyperbole and joking, of course, but relationship building. That going back to what I was saying about that's the reason why places of worship and personal indulgences have doors to it. Your bedroom, the church, the mosque, and your synagogue. And so I don't know. Just for me, it's not I don't. I don't know. It's just, to me, I just think it's cool to fucking sit there and start, like you said, just, there's some individuals that scare me. Yeah, you know, hey, how you doing? And fucking the next thing you know, they plaster your DM saying, hey, how you doing, all over the fucking place. You fucking creeper. You fucking blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. I was just gonna ask you that. Hey, I noticed that your shit's unlocked and people are trying to, you know, download some shit. You know what I mean, or something like that.
Yeah.
WTF Nation Radio and US Army WTF has a strict no DM policy, so we will never reveal DMs anyway. So under that auspice, I can't really talk about it. You know, I'll get admonished and probably get fired for it. But yeah, I don't know. Like you were saying, I mean, it could be worse. It could be like we could be at war with China right now, and nobody cares. I mean, right now. You've been checking out what's going on with Ukraine, right? Did you hear about the news with Ukraine now?
No, I haven't heard the news.
We're about ready to freaking, or we, I should say, they are about ready to come into, to some F-16s.
Oh yes, I did see that.
They're gonna get 40 fucking F-16s. That's a whole. I mean, how much is the Air Force weenies? How much is that in freaking in unit size or whatever? What's the size of an F-16 unit? 40 F-16s. How much is? Let me see. Wing, Air Force wing. How about that? Let's see, an Air Force wing. How much is an Air Force wing? What size? What size is an Air Force wing? No, not the fucking actual wing. God damn it! People are like, oh, it's a wing. Air Force wing size, I guess. Hang on, let me Googleize this. At least 1,000 personnel.
Yeah,
an Air Force wing consists of about 1,000 personnel, with 74 to 78 aircraft. Oh, that's an approximation, of course. This is all approximated.
Yeah.
And of course, each wings form a group around 10 squadrons, and each squadron will contain around 20 planes. So that's like 2 squadrons.
Yeah.
It's about 2 squadrons then of F-16s.
Damn. Going full Top Gun.
Yeah, dude. Or Iron Eagle. I'm sorry.
You
ever seen the movie Iron Eagle, right? Top Gun is all Navy shit, like F-14s and F-18s, but Iron Eagle's all F-16s. There are currently 144 wings in the U.S. Air Force that could trace their history back to the first pursuit wing. So that's how much a wing is. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
A squadron is like a battalion. It's like a battalion size element. So
about to light up them skies.
Yeah. Honestly, I think we should have given fucking some F-16s. I guess they're going through Bywith and through Denmark.
Okay.
So let me pull up our. We haven't done a Kyiv independent update, anyways, in a long time. Let me look up it real quick. The Navy is the real Air Force. Damn, Musa, why are you talking like that, man? You're freaking man. You're
spicy.
You're being spicy, dude. Yeah, man, you're like freaking. Man.
Yeah.
That's some spicy shit. Hang on, let me. Well, not you, your boss. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm about to say, dude, the Kyiv Independence guy is pretty on top of it. So you guys, that's where we get most of our English speaking stuff is from the Kyiv Independent.
Okay.
So let me scroll down here. Okay, so while in Athens, Zelensky announced that Greece will participate in training Ukrainian pilots to operate the U.S.-made F-16 fighter jets. Ukrainian forces have been made further gains east of Robotyne and south of the Mala Tokhmakla. Machka? I don't want to fuck up that. So they're going to get those fucking F-16s, and I guarantee you it's going to be so crazy. Because I'm honest with you. Seeing Bradleys and M1 Abrams and Leopard 2 fucking tanks going against Ivan tanks, it's like this is a big battle lab. This is like a big lab of some of the scenario shit that we dreamed up, that we fantasized, Red Dawn. We
some Cold War shit.
Yeah, Cold War shit. Everyone fucking anticipated this Cold War stuff to happen, but not with Ukraine. We expected us to be doing that shit, not us being like surrogates or something like that. Or I shouldn't say surrogate. But anyways, yeah, so they're going to get some freaking Look at some F-16s, man. That's so awesome. So at first, there was a Swedish prime minister said there's no plans to provide Swedish-made fighter jets to Ukraine. There are no plans to provide Ukraine with Gripen fighters due to what the prime minister says is a balancing act between what his country can spare and what it needs for itself. But that's also true. 15 F-16s can change the course of war in Ukraine, according to some analysts, and providing Ukrainian troops with much-needed air superiority in occupied territories. So there we go. Kyiv independent. That's where we. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop that article in the fucking chats.
Yeah.
For our listeners out in Ukraine. So yes, we do have audience members in Lithuania, Ukraine, Romania. There we go. It's in the chats right now. So
It's one of the things with everything in Ukraine has been it's been interesting to me, the ebb and flow in the media, what's covered and what's not, and it disappears and kind of goes away for a while, and then it'll surge back. In like, lack of a better word, primary media, like when you're throwing up your Google News or whatever for all your sites, like you'll have weeks in between massive whatever, but there's constantly crazy shit going on over there. It's just, I guess people are on to other stuff in the news cycle. But
yeah, well, do you think it's on purpose? Like, do you think how Afghanistan became the forgotten war, and it wasn't until we have like a mass casualty event during Afghanistan that it freaking
absolutely. I mean, I personally feel like the popular or mainstream media in general is very meticulously planned out as far as what's spit and what's not, and especially depending on where it's coming from, as far as the source. Well, by the source, I mean I shouldn't say the source, the delivering agent, whether it be Fox or CNN or
right.
whatever.
No, that's a good point.
But I'm always like, and I'm not a huge conspiracy theory. I mean, I'm one with conspiracies. Somebody has a good one, I'm like, it could be. It wouldn't surprise me if half of them are true, but I don't believe that any of them are true. But but you've got government involvement and also media relations or media release since World War II, propaganda directly involved with news organizations and CIA implants and all that other stuff. So to me, there's no indication that there wouldn't be any other government involvement with news cycles, with world news anyway.
Gotcha. No, I see your point, because you're right. There was a lot of heavily redacted and heavily, I guess you'd say, edited news from the war front back in World War II. I mean, soldiers used to have their letters they'd open them up, and then they would there'd be somebody right there with a black marker just going over it.
Right.
Some of the old World War II letters that I've seen that have some of those redactions on there. Moose is grabbing his tinfoil hat. So the fighters, how they get into fighters, it's actually going to be 42 was the count. I'm sorry, my apologies for saying 40. 42 U.S. made fighters from the Netherlands and 19 from Denmark. Damn. That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
They would supply the Ukraine with the F-16 jets when the conditions for the transfer are met, but didn't specify how many aircraft. I'm gonna tell you what, I would just show up. If I was the Ukrainian defense minister, I'd just be showing up. Just have those fuckers roaring over like the damn Thunderbirds in a battlefield.
Right.
And just jump fucking any MiG or any Su-25 or any what was it, their Alligator helicopter gunships, or their Mi-24 Hind gunships. I'd just show up. I'd be flying in formation and shit. Hey, flying in formation like the Thunderbirds, and just start fucking, then just break away and just like attack everybody.
Yeah.
That's how they should show up. They should be like no debut. They just show up and start fucking people up. But anyways, we're gonna go there was some more thing. Kosovo, and this is as of 15 hours ago. Kosovo joins G7 declaration on Ukraine's security guarantees ensuring victory for Ukraine and holding Russian leaders accountable for their crimes is essential to the preservation of peace and democracy. Kosovar? How would you say somebody from Kosovo? Kosovan, I guess. Prime Minister Albin Kurti tweeted.
Like, that sounds defamatory.
It does. You fucking yeah, it does. It's like motherfucker's part of the Kosovan group. What the fuck is that? You know, where you're like, stop being a Kosovan.
Right. Yeah.
It does sound derogatory. Yeah. Kosovo became the 20th country to join the groups of sevens, G7 declaration on security guarantees for Ukraine presented at the July NATO summit in Vilnius. I'm telling you what, man, they need to fucking do something.
Yeah.
We can't have no fucking infinity war in Ukraine. Just like how we did Afghanistan. We need to fucking just light motherfuckers up.
Yeah.
If of course using F-16s does the gig, then we'll good. Good on them. Slavic.
Well, there's no poppy to get out of it. So, you know.
Ooh.
You know, just saying.
Oh man, you're saying that if Ukraine was growing poppy fields to supply the opioid epidemic and OxyContin distribution to veterans, are you saying? Did you ever see the movie War Machine with Brad Pitt, where he's imitating General McChrystal? Oh my fucking god, it's fucking hilarious, dude. Watch it. It's called War Machine with Brad Pitt, and he portrays one of the ISAF commanders, loosely performed as General McChrystal, Stanley McChrystal.
Yeah.
So, but matter of fact,
I'm just saying, if there's some Ukrainians, if they started planting some poppies in their backyard, they might get a little more U.S. assistance. That's all I'm saying.
You want to talk about tinfoil hat? You want to talk about tinfoil, man? All right, well, I'm gonna go. I don't get too far into tinfoil shit. But I'm gonna grab some tinfoil hat right now since Moose is dropping it in there. I will say this. Here's all current losses. Russia's losses as of August 21st, and these are sources by God, I can't fucking pronounce English.
Indicative.
Yeah. Estimates by Ukraine's armed forces as of 9 a.m. EET. Okay. So there's a loss of troops. Russia's losses right there. So you would think, man, dude, these motherfuckers are whatever. So here's my thing.
Yeah.
I'd be more than happy to supply more stuff. And I guarantee you want to talk about poppy fields, since you're talking about the poppy field tinfoil. I'd say to Ukraine, give up everything you know about the Bidens in Ukraine and anybody who was involved in that shit there, and I'll give you fucking anything you want. Matter of fact, I'll give you mini nukes. I'll give you shit that I'm telling you, man, I would give you shit. I would give you, because there's got to be, I mean, every time we see it, we see freaking billion here going there, another billion going over there, 20 billion, 10 billion. Have we hit $1 trillion yet? And we've only been like just outside of what? A year?
Yeah.
Over a year of the conflict. And so, hey, I'm telling you what, I guarantee it. Is it election interference if I say some shit like that? I don't want to fucking get in trouble. I don't want to fucking get people busted, but
right.
Because everyone's going to be all fucking sensitive about, see, you don't support, blah, 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 blah. But you're right. Why were we in fucking Afghanistan for so fucking long? Or well, why did we support the Mujahideen in the 80s, knowing that they were going to do some shit? At least they drove out fucking Russia. And then, of course, after 9/11, yada. That's a whole nother fucking, that's a whole nother tinfoil fucking discussion.
That's another tinfoil hat.
Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. I should have just pulled some rolls of tinfoil out tonight. Wow. It's just started forming up and show everybody how to make some tinfoil hats.
I'm just propagating it, man. I'm just throwing a little.
Oh no, I know we're just shit posting right now because there's a couple of people that I want to see a reaction from. That I'm purposely doing this to get a reaction. Meanwhile, Maui homeowners got $700 per household.
Yep.
Dude, this whole fucking thing is fishy with the fucking Maui fires, man.
It is.
It's more, I would say, more of incompetence than fishy. Some of this shit is these individuals are so fucking incompetent on the island that if I were to tell you this was going to happen, I would be considered tinfoil. I'd be wearing tinfoil.
Yeah.
Just considering the lack of preparedness.
Yeah.
And then of course the president goes and visits and talks about the loss of his family. Everyone's saying surprise Bo Biden didn't come back up. Also, there was a points to the ground and says, "Boy, this ground's still hot." I don't know what to say. Seeing some of the videos of the fire, seeing some of the individuals on TikTok talking about it. Even the governor said that just recently, I think it was as of yesterday, over 1,000 residents are missing.
Yeah.
The majority of them children. A large number, I should say, not the majority of them, but a large number of the missing are children. Now, just real quick, I'm just going to show you some video without any sound. I'm just going to show you the video of what happened. And this is individuals that had to run off the waterfront and jump in the water while the fire was entrapping them, while it was blazing.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's fucking unreal, dude.
Yeah.
Just watching that shit, just fucking like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
There were some reports of some individuals in the water. Some of those individuals weren't related to each other. They were just good people grabbing everybody. Hey, kid, jump in the water. You can jump on my surfboard or jump on my board or whatever.
Right.
Just jump on my boat.
Yeah.
That's just nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So $700 per house. Just $700.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, man, you ain't lying, cause I'd have been terrifying, man. So
yeah.
So yeah, and all the pundits. Hey, part of politician, right? That's what I'm saying. This is an opportunity. This right here is an opportunity for somebody to use this as campaign material. That's why the debates would be like so important, because then you could refute that shit. You could fight against it. You could say, "Nah, man, that's not true. I don't. That's not cool. Yeah. And at least argue it back and forth. Man, I'd be pumping out campaign videos.
Yeah.
If I was Biden's opponent, I'd be fucking just cranking them out.
Yeah. If you had elected me, I would have given everybody at least 725.
Exactly. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I mean, capital A. Fucking just crazy, man.
Yeah.
So right now confirmed is 114. 114 dead. Confirmed.
Yeah.
Confirmed right now so far.
Right. And there's so many people missing.
And there's still over 1,000 individuals that are missing. Of course, everyone likes to blame fucking climate change.
Mm-hmm.
And they did not activate their early warning system.
Mm-hmm. When they delayed sending water, right?
Yeah, or shut off the water because they were afraid. The guy who was in charge of it was afraid of it not being equitable. There's no equity in it. Which
the water sacred.
What? Yeah. I'm sorry, man. The shit is fucking burning. Yeah. There's no fucking such thing.
Yeah.
And now wait until now to show up to provide a presence. Looking at some of these videos, man, there's people they're legit individuals that say they voted blue and they're like, hey, I'm seeing money go to Ukraine, but look what happened to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's, I don't know. It's just also just, I don't know, man. That's just insanity to me. Just the whole thing in general. I really have no good words to articulate.
Right. Same here. It's just like,
just because, and especially the more information comes out about it and the events leading up to when it just all hell broke loose. Like you said, it plays out like you wouldn't, if you would have told somebody, oh yeah, this is what happened, they'd been like, you're fucking full of shit. Like this is, that's crazy talk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. Let's see. Here's another guy here. Hang on.
It was scary.
Yep.
People were scrambling.
Yeah. Let me show this one guy here who was holding a kid. He's clinging to a plywood while he's holding a child in his hands while floating in the sea. And this is what he's got to say. Let me play this video right quick here. Make sure the volume's up on this stuff.
It was scary. People were scrambling for their lives. The firefighters' almighty truck. Because there was about 30, 40 of us out there floating in the water in the dark, just not knowing where to go. The dad gave me the 2-year-old, and from that time that he gave it to me, I had that son in my arms that clung onto my neck for about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours in the water. The mom didn't want to come in. The husband grabbed her, and that plywood saved our lives. We hung on to it, and we floated around with about 6 or 8 of us around the plywood, just hanging onto the edges. I had the 2-year-old just clinging onto my neck. As we were in the water, we heard people screaming. It was like bombs going off. It's like someone just dropped a bomb, or a fire goddess.
Yeah, the
was
aftermath
just out there,
photo.
just boom, 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 and fires just pop up everywhere. It was scary.
Yeah, that's the story that I was telling you about. This guy just grabbing other people's kids and shit and helping out. And
yeah,
I'm sure there's going to be some more stories of heroism out there, but it's just, fuck, dude. It's sad as fuck.
Yeah.
The incompetence is what makes it fucking more sad. Like Kaz says, the reason why they didn't sound the alarm is the people near the water would run inland. I'm sorry. If I hear an alarm that is for missile strikes, earthquakes, volcanoes, fires, I guarantee it, my eyesight, even though I'm wearing glasses, I could tell if a fire is coming at me, or I could see flames. I could run away. Other reports, like I said, Monday or last week, that there was there were vehicles that were utility vehicles that were in the road that were just dropped off and just left, and individuals had a hard time getting away.
Yeah.
And Kaz covered some of that stuff too. So I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah. But it looks just like a post-apocalyptic Fallout-esque wasteland.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, just fucking, sad.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's knock out some fucking housekeeping, man. I think that's what we got going on here. I'm gonna hide your face.
Do it.
Yeah, there you go. So this is the Monday edition, and we also we got anything going on for what do we got going on for a guest tomorrow? I'm gonna be a guest tomorrow on somebody else's show.
What?
Yeah, son. Then January 13, 2018, there was no alarms except for everyone's phones went off. Yep, that's right. So today we're going to have Ralph Tedesco from Zenoscope for Pop Culture Warrior tomorrow. Hey, guys, apologize for, you guys know that CQ was out of the net for a little bit, and he had some health stuff that he needed to attend to, and so he just needed to recover because he doesn't smoke in his bags. Dude. He freaking likes to overwork himself.
Damn.
So we got, that's for Pop Culture Warrior. Of course, the 23rd always is going to be the Smoke Pit on Wednesdays. 24th is at Sergeant's Time. Friday Night Freedom is a bye week. And of course, we know we have King Smith and the Coach.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's it. I mean, we're like freaking, it's a pretty slow week. All those guests, we're waiting for other guests to hit us up again, or potential guests to hit us up. But I tomorrow night as well am going to be on a podcast myself, and I'm kind of excited because I like doing sometimes just I don't want to say off the cuff, but I'll be joining the Service Headline News, the Swearing In podcast.
Oh wow!
And these guys are pretty cool. And they're gonna be hosting me. Let me pull up their lovely faces. And let me pull up their face here. You're gonna see yourself again. So tomorrow I'll be on it tomorrow, but then I think they're released like a week later or something like that. So I want to be with these guys tomorrow, shooting the breeze, Service Line Head News, Sworn In podcast. So
nice. We're
gonna go over some stuff and topics and get my experience. So it's always cool, guys out of Colorado. So I'm excited. Kind of cool to see. All of our hosts have joined other podcasts, but if you go to other stations and stuff like that, if you go to our YouTube page, we generally share our podcasts of where all the other hosts have been on. So
yeah. And the first time I had because we had CQ on my old show that I did a while back ago, and first time I had him, I got him shit faced. It was fantastic.
I didn't know about this. Wait, go on. Say no, fill me in with this shit facing thing. What happened?
Well, so we always drank on the show. We always had a different kind of whiskey, whatever we had, and he was drinking with us that night, and he got a little schmammered by the end of the show.
Wow.
You can ask him about it.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, that's
right. And that's when we first fell in love.
That's right. Yeah, that's when magic was made. Yeah. Oh, hey, thanks for the reminder there, Cause. Yeah, exactly that. Warhorse Challenge is this week in Vegas. So if you want to catch our friends at War Horses for Veterans, they're going to be doing the War Horse Challenge on the 26th of August at the NSHA show in Vegas. I can't wait. If you guys don't know what's going on with the guys there. Did he say a lot shammered? Yeah.
Yep.
So hang on, let me post the pic. There we go. So the War Horse Challenge in Vegas. You check them out. They're going to be there on the 26th. I mean, they're on their way over there anyways. They're prepping, doing other stuff. I don't know. So they're going to be on there in Vegas. Man, I wanted to go. I want to go to Vegas.
I like Vegas. I like Vegas for short periods of time.
Yeah, Vegas is like an in-law visit. You could you go or family visit. You want to go and hang out and all that, but then after that, you're fucking like done. You're
3 days is my ideal. Like three to 4.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you're at a convention or something like that. Unless you're doing something like DEF CON or something like that, or the porn. The gaming.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Not AFX.
I don't know. Oh, you know the name. I'm just saying.
No.
Oh, okay,
I just assumed.
Of course. Train wreck, cleavage, sunlights. Yes. Exactly.
Something like that. I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, but make sure you guys share, like, and follow. We're currently live on a lot of platforms now. Right now we're testing our luck on Kick. We're also on Twitch. Don't worry about but we're not broadcasting on Twitch right now. But we're on Kick. So the Sports Bar, Friday Night Freedom, Sergeant's Time, the Smoke Pit, and the Monday edition is on Kick. The streaming, and it's pretty good. It's a pretty interesting streaming site. And of course, on Twitter at WTFNationRadio.com, YouTube at WTFNationRadio.com, and then U.S. Army WTF Moments on the timeline there on the main page, and the Facebook page at WTF Nation Radio. So thanks so much for hanging out there, Massey. Appreciate your
thanks for having me.
Yeah, I kept you a little bit later because you weren't here last week, so
asshole. Yeah, sorry. I bet.
At any rate, thanks you all for hanging out, and shots. See you.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
The horse, with beauty unsurpassed, strength immeasurable, and grace unlike any other, still remains humble enough to carry a man upon its back. When a service member or first responder takes an oath, he or she has mentally and physically committed themselves with self-sacrifice. From the front lines abroad to the very streets you live on in America, they protect. This oath is non-refundable and it is lifelong. Facing unimaginable dangers and unseen scars, these grounds are a place to recover and face any challenges head-on. As veterans and first responders ourselves, we know that battle all too well. From a simple talk with a friend on horseback to an entire debrief in the barn, this sanctuary has seen recovery take place time and time again. No hour of life is wasted that is spent in a saddle. The way we approach change isn't a new phenomenon. This animal has been with humans over 5,000 years. If you've ever been around a horse for long enough, you'll feel that thing, that electric trust. In that moment, nothing else is in your mind. When they turn into you, it's like the world disappears. We harness that moment to build skills off of. Repurposing requires flexibility, adaptability, and the willingness to challenge assumptions and conventional thinking. This approach can be applied to many areas in life, including business, education, and personal growth. To ride a horse is to fly without wings. This lesson and skills learned at War Horses will help reintegrate back into daily life. You'll learn coping mechanisms, improved communication skills, trust and confidence that will help reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. These tools can be used every day to navigate life and take on many challenges. This may involve practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, improving communication with loved ones. Transitioning back to society is hard on your own. And when you're at war horses, you're family. And families solve problems together.
Я батько. Я молодший брат.
Я водій маршрутки. Я скоро одружуся. Я фанат Шахтера.
Начальник отдела продаж.
Я прораб.
Я программист.
Я свидетель на свадьбе.
Дядя Юра, таксист. Я вчитель фізкультури.
Я студент-геолог.
У мене своя фірма. Я кращий друг зі школи. Я сусід, який завжди стукає по батареї.
Я єдиний син.